Keep this away to get it. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Ball handed off. That game moves the ball out near the 25. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's. Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield.
So we got the opening drive. We got a big third down. Why not go with that quick slant? It works. It typically does work, and it's a first down.
And the Seminoles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Callaway. He's running out of time here. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. That play moves the ball across midfield, and we set up with a first down at the 41.
Well, that's a quarterback's dream. They have all the time in the world sitting back in that pocket. Allows him to scan the field and be able to find that open receiver without worrying about getting hit. You can see what happens when they have that kind of time back there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call. Trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First in the red zone.
This could be a turning point in this football game. Defense does a good job. It's third down. They got to get after this quarterback, and instead, he pulls it down and picks up big yards for a first down. Kind of feel the momentum flipping here.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
And they try to wiggle, but stuck for no gain.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. Now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Put that back up.
Drive. This is play number 9, but it's third down now. Looking to pass.
What's wrong, Jay?
Defense is coming after him. It'll be farther right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And that one is straight down the middle. It breaks the score. It's tied here. It's in 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
sort of looking to create better field position. Excellent work by the coverage team as brought down after just a short return. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion sets off the third down play. They'll try to run for the first down. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
What's wrong?
A big decision here very early. They're going to go for it. Outside of the 50, the first possession.
London.
So the offense.
Why she crying?
That's their first of the half.
What? Huh? Come here, London.
Rolling the dice. 4th and 1.
Come here.
He's looking to throw. And he can't connect the gamble.
What?
That's super stuff. Like,
Well, she keep going.
yeah, she be putting like, she keep on looking close, like.
JJ, don't be back there messing stuff up, okay?
Don't put me on.
Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Seminoles. Catch and run for 6. Simple throw all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiving score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throwing the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and his defense just unable to corral him.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll try a pass here. Nice grab. It's Cunningham. They bring him down after a short gain.
Any good offense has to have a
Jalen.
intermediate passing. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Makes sense. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanted to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And it works. The first down to the 35.
They
Well, what
get
else?
just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
What you want, babe? I'm good, Chuck.
The Gators come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw now on first down. There's contact on the throw. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. On this play, they end up flushing it out to his left, contacting him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Incomplete. That should have been.
What, Jay? I can't come there right now. What you want?
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up,
Huh?
and a great chance at yards. And he
You
goes
want to spill? Lanier, come here.
That'll drive the offensive coordinator absolutely crazy.
Running out of time in the pocket.
See what she's talking about the water spill in that place.
I'm a bit surprised they went with play action here on third and such a long distance.
She right here.
The defense knows you're going to throw the football, so you're asking your quarterback to catch the snap. Now he's got to take his eyes off of the coverage by worrying about a play action, and the result is a sack.
He's going to take a shot down the left side. That will fall incomplete. He took a shot. What will be the final play of the first quarter? As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage to begin the second quarter as this one
Okay.
out of hand.
Good, show her where it's at so she can clean it up. There you go. Why you been?
Defense getting set to run a first down play. Hand it off. Makes an open space. He'll be taken down, but he does have
Jay, what? Go get it. Lanier, come here.
They're carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball
Open that
can
pantry
break into
card.
some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane.
She gonna open the pantry before you get your snack.
Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, he can do it.
London, open the fucking pantry. She ain't gotta be standing up for you to open.
Kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
I don't know what the fuck you be doing. I told you open the pantry. I ain't tell you shit about she gotta be standing there.
Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Yes, you can. Take your time. You can do it.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No. Touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time.
Yeah, you're exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
London, you use this part of your finger, not your nail. Do this part and push it. Easy. You look this part. Yeah.
Touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
London act like she can't do a damn thing.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Start with the 25.
I'm gonna get that up, babe. Don't worry about it. As soon as I get through, I get on the field.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
On the run here. Lets it go. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Jalen wanted a snack out of there. Jay, go over there with Mama so you can get your snack.
Here, third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He escapes the pocket. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. All the way back for the pick six. Touchdown, Florida. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six potential game-changing play there.
Nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. So let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown home.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida State offense is back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here.
You talking to me, man? What you said?
They stop him after a 6-yard gain.
Yeah.
So second and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The sure hands. It's the right. Puts into space at the 50. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The Noles come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
To the air, it's Callaway. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. Well, Cook, you played in rivalry games, no shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
The pass rush closing in, and it falls incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Come on,
Not going to
Jalen.
be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
No, what you need a tackle for?
Breaks free.
No.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Go with your tackle. Go give you the light. She right there. Oh. Come get this fast. Give it to
The
light.
Noles will come to the line here looking to convert on
Give
fourth
it to
down.
her.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking deep downtown with the left.
Come to light. I'm not going to move. Let's go. See you take
Bringing
first.
it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half.
Right. Forward.
That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The game makes it second and medium. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear. He just puts his face in the sand while making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and then makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Contact as he threw it. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but it's a big play. All the way to the 43. And the Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he can't hold on right.
There was 2 on the counter, and then the rest was in the refrigerator.
These in-breaking routes can be tough on these receivers. Sometimes worried about a big hit from a safety or a linebacker. Definitely not focused on the football.
Jay, did you move that stuff off the counter?
Second down after that previous play.
Where
No
is it?
stress here, the defense backing away. Taking a shot deep.
Where is it?
An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They miss this one, keep throwing in the football. He's a mismatch against his second one.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there, they just weren't able to complete it.
Quick throw over the middle. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to 29. Fresh set it out for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range. You got to do something now in 2nd and long. He finds some space. Defense stops him, so that's a solid game. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Callaway. Quick throw to his receiver. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down?
Yes, babe, I'm going to do it today.
I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
He'll go down, but he does have 1st down yardage. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And he will score. Touchdown, Wolves.
I'll tell you what, in this 1st half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
The extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession. Can they make something happen? Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. Can escape the pass rush there. Brought down for a short loss. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So they'll just take the knee here, and that will send us to halftime.
This nigga called a timeout to nail the ball. What the fuck, Chuck?
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime.
Should just let the goddamn clock run.
Hey, no, fuck you get. You just see her from this shit up. Don't sit. Don't sit there.
Get the second half going.
Yeah, I'm
That one bounces through the end zone, so we'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going, or if they choose to pass to cut into this lead. They bring it down to the 44. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield now.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
One play moves the ball to 34 to get first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Finds him on the right side downfield. They bring it down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
The Gators will come to the line and crank up the tempo.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Wide open downfield. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
No, Jay.
On first
Mommy can't hear you, baby.
Looking downfield near the end zone.
Man, that's a fucking
They
hit.
cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong
Like, what the fuck, bro?
not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort. It's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Nigga, you not gonna keep beating me with the same play.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a solid game to spot the ball at the 34. That'll put him over 150 yards today. So he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, he's playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers back there.
And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. The 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Seminoles. And momentum really building up. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown.
Hey, Wilson, boy, you coming. Oh, shit.
Bounce out of the back of the end zone. A touchback will start at 25.
Yeah, TV off, what I said.
Here's offense takes the field. They had a good on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what you can do here. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket.
Ooh, shit, that was another pick.
Excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from it. Don't see that often.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here.
He'll take a deep shot. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
One thing the gang gonna do is bail that nigga out on the deep ball, boy.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball's thrown way downfield and actually thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. On the move now. Quick throw, catch made. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to 6. Defense gets pushed back. We're going to throw for it at third and short. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that's a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter where the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
So after moving up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Callaway. Bringing pressure. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Pressure is coming. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And on the carry, he's heading left. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. first down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He's in the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Look that at the 7. The completion moves them closer to the goal line. Looking to pass here on second down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it in the third quarter of play. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Florida. Look out. Whole different game now. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Past the 30. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Quick call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. That's a crucial touchdown for the offense, padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's not going to get there. Stopped short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Retakes the field. On first and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Cunningham. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
The Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Second down, they're going to throw it. Finds his man. It's Cunningham. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. He escapes the pocket. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is.
Touchdown, Gators, as they come roaring back now.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Callaway. Grab down the middle. It's Herrera. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Grinding away on the ground. Great swings at the 40. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Finds room at the 30. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Noles.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
but they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, he makes the catch. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Cunningham. And they'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great gain on the play. And the Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
He's hit as he throws it. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield, it's Callaway. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Physical run earns the first down.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or
testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's another deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Defense is coming after him. He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Well, this is exactly what you should do if you want to give your opponent a chance to get back into the game. Up by a couple scores, good field position, chance to punt.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Catch is made down the middle. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. The Gators will line up now. It's first and goal. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Touchdown, Florida. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, just a great job by this offense. Now, I think it's a little bit too late here. They're not going to be able to have a chance to come back, but I think it says a lot about the character of this football team that they're fighting to the very end.
And the point after is right down the middle. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. The Hansen able to corral that one, and that should just about do it. The offense can kneel down and wrap up the victory. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Linebackers making some adjustments now. To throw, it's Callaway. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there. What will be the final play of the quarter. That's the kind of matchup we hope for. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.